Uh, it is Thursday morning. At least it's not smoky out here. Yeah, I got a Rams toque on. I got my new vest, my visibility and all. So I started work this morning at 4:20. At the time that I'm recording this, it's roughly 8:20 in the morning. So that's 4 hours. This is my first break. It's not unusual for me to take my first break 4 hours into my shift, and I got reasons for that. Let's take a look at my snack. Oh, yeah, I don't have one. I don't have a drink. I don't bring food. And that goes back to, the early 90s. I always found that if I ate a lot of food at work, I would get sick to my stomach. It didn't take long for me to find out that I had IBS, and that changed the way I ate and drank all the time. So at work, I don't eat, I don't drink, for the most part, unless I have a small bag of chips. If it's can't have anything with fiber in it, not touching it. And I really had to completely change my diet. So even though, for the most part, I believe I'm recovered, or whatever you want to call it, I have to watch what I eat and what I drink. So I don't eat and drink anything at work unless I know it's something that's not going to bother me. Like if they're going to Burger King, I'll ask for a Whopper, or I'll ask for chicken nuggets, because I know that doesn't bother me. Bland food doesn't bother me. That's why when people say, oh, it's greasy. No, I don't actually find fast food to be greasy for the most part. It used to be. It's not greasy anymore. And I honestly lost a lot of weight eating fast food and drinking pop. I lost 30 pounds at one point. I need to lose weight again, and I know that. It's something I've talked to Yvonne about numerous times, and her and I both talked about getting into shape. With my current schedule, working in a town across from where I live, with us not having a lot of time together, and with me trying to pump out videos on this channel because this is my passion, I'm kind of left with a diet I'm not necessarily happy with, but when I get home, I'm really thirsty. I don't think about it at work. It's one of those things that as long as I'm not thinking about it, like you'll notice I'm not having my break with anybody else, because if I time my breaks and lunches so I'm not with anybody else, I don't think about it. If I'm around a bunch of people that are eating and I can smell their food and I'm watching them drinking, then my body goes, hey, I'm really thirsty. So I don't think about it, and then I get home, I get upstairs, and I sit down to do a video. I have to have a pop. I have to. That's just standard. Anytime I sit at a computer, I have to have a pop, and that again goes back to the 90s. Back in 95, I used to sit in front of my computer with a big bag of Doritos and a 2-liter of Coke, regular Coke, the real Coke. And I used to get, there was a Canadian pizza place. It was called Canadian Pizza. I used to get a small pepperoni from them every day for $5. It was a special they had that they carried over for me because I was in there every day. So I try to eat stuff that's predictable, and I try to drink stuff that's predictable. I can't drink Pepsi. My stomach doesn't like it. I can't drink anything with Splenda in it. My stomach doesn't like it. With food, I have to watch that I don't eat too much. So I can't eat a big meal or I'm sick. Like I time out everything I eat and everything I drink. So I don't get upset with people when they say, oh, he's hooked on pop, because to you guys, that's how it looks. I drink maybe a can, maybe 2 cans on any given day. The pop that I'm drinking now is still left over from my wedding over a month ago. I haven't had to buy any pop since I got married over a month ago, and I only came out of that with four 12-packs. So do the math. It's not that much. I know how it appears, but it's one of those things too where for a while there I went without drinking it, and people were like, this just doesn't seem right, so you should. I can go without drinking it again. That's easy. But it's funny because then I find I'm dehydrated the next day at work, and then I'm sucking water out of a tap, because anytime that I bring a cup into work, there's some asshole in there that steals my cups. I brought in a Transformers cup that had like a Megatron thing. It's just it's one of those hologram cups. Took it. Then I brought in one of my WWE cups. Disappeared. Thankfully, it's Cass and Enzo, so they're disappearing anyways. But it pisses me off. Everybody else's stuff's still there. My shit's getting stolen. So it kind of pisses me off. So, I have to suck water out of a tap, because they don't even provide us with water right now. They used to give us, the water fountain, or the water cooler. Yeah, we don't have that anymore. So when I get home and I crack open a pop, that's the first thing I've had to drink, and I've been up since 3:30 in the morning. When I start doing videos, it's usually 2:30 in the afternoon. I didn't drink anything when I first got up in the morning, so I haven't had anything to drink in almost 24 hours by the time I'm talking to you guys. It's probably around 16, 17 hours. So that's just to give you a window into my work and me. And yes, if anybody's wondering, of course I'm wearing a jersey, because hockey. So I always wear a jersey underneath all my jackets. And today it's Kings, because that was the one that just got washed. That's the one from my countdown that I said, I don't know what's on it. So Yvonne washed it for me, so I brought it to work. And so there you go. That's my reasoning. And I don't think it's a bad thing, because again, I can't have anything with Splenda in it. I'm not touching energy drinks. I've never touched much in the way of citrus, like the fruit drinks. And the funny thing is, now they're talking about how citrus breaks down your teeth. So citric acid breaks down your teeth. So if I had eaten the fruit and drank the fruit juice people have been recommending to me for the last 2 decades, I'd have tooth problems, which I don't have. Now that my wisdom teeth are out, and I got one tooth out that the impacted tooth basically destroyed, I don't have teeth problems. I remember my daughter saying to me at one point, saying, Dad, all you drink is pop, and you don't have problems with your teeth. Mom doesn't drink pop, and she has nothing but problems with her teeth. Well, yeah, but her mom drank coffee all the time. So when I'm not recording videos, I'm not usually drinking pop. I'm usually drinking David's tea. The flavor in the fridge right now is electric lemonade, and there's a bunch of flavors. Yvonne and I have just got so many different flavors of tea right now. I can't get it to taste as good as it does in the store, though. I'll have to see what they're doing and the difference between the way we're doing it at home and the way it's being done in the store. But yeah, I just figured I'd do this now while at work, to kind of make the point that it's my break time. There's no food here. There's no drink here. It's fine, and I'm the only one that does that. Because the option is I could eat or drink something. If I drink pop at work, then I'm going to run into the bathroom every half an hour. And if I eat something and I'm not sure about it, I could end up sick and going home. So there's that. All right, thanks for watching. I appreciate all your support. The subscriber numbers keep going up, and for the record, I'm not going to monetize this video, because that'd be a prick thing to do, and I pride myself on not being a prick as often as possible. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.